A year ago, we seen one of the most overhyped, overbought, and overprinted Pokemon products we have ever seen. Everyone's favorite Fire Lizard got its own ultra premium collection box, and it kinda was a disaster. It was so bad that I believe it was the beginning of the slump Pokemon is currently in. From people paying 3 times the retail price, to the hit rates being terrible, the hype did not pay off on this thing. You fast forward to this year and we got the complete opposite with the 151 UPC. A clean release and great hit rates. Today we are opening both products to see if the Zard UPC still sucks and if the 151 is still good. Let's jump into this one, guys. Let's get it. Alrighty, first off, we're gonna start off with the 151 UPC because it's the better product, right? I mean, for the most part. So we're just gonna crack this bad boy. It's too big to, happens every time. Metal card just shoots out. So there's your box. Obviously, you guys have seen this a million times, so we're not gonna like go all into that. I just want you to see me getting the packs out so you're not like, you got the packs from somewhere else. So now, let's crack these bad boys open. All right, so this UPC is just 100% better than the Charizard UPC. I mean, I'm sorry, Charizard fans, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
What do you think? From a kid, let's get a kid standpoint. What's your view on it?
Great, because remember last time we opened this, we put 2 Ericas in that same box.
What I'm saying though, you're cool with either way because you're opening packs, but like if you had to choose between one or the two.
Oh, definitely
the 151 over the Sword and Shield one?
Actually, I'm thinking Sword and Shield just because it has Evolving Skies.
Really? The Evolving Skies means that much to you? I mean, so like this thing, they're the same price. They both retail at 120.
Well, I don't know. I like both of them.
You can find both for 80 bucks. Easy. All day long. So nothing crazy.
I'm a champ.
Right? They each have 16 packs. They each have 3 promo cards. They both come with, you know, their own little dice and stuff. I will say, the one thing I like about the Charizard UPC more than the Mew is the little sliding doors. I think it's cute. I think it's what.
Oh, sliding. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the sliding.
Remember the first time we opened it? We was like, how do you open this stupid thing? We didn't understand how to open it because we're noobs. But, yeah.
Did this one have the sliding thing?
No. But the promos are at the top, and that's why the metal card always flies out. So be careful when you're opening these bad boys. And typically,
fancy.
These 151 packs have been absolutely broken, right?
Yeah.
The UPCs, they've been absolutely broken. So we're hoping for this thing to be broken as well. I think as far as just from a value standpoint from 151 products and the hit rates on this, I think it's the best thing you can get for 151. Right? Lemons, fancy for lemons. Shout out to Pokedad.
Squirtle.
Squirtle.
Who doesn't like Squirtle?
The one knock, I guess. Or not the one knock, but a knock is, ooh, we got Nicki Minaj right there. Get that boom to boom boom super bass, baby. But I guess one of the knocks is it's all the same set, but if you're a 151 lover,
this would be the greatest product
then who cares, right? You know what I mean?
But do you like 151? Are you a 151 lover?
Yeah, I like 151. For me personally, I'd rather open this than the Sword and Shield one. Because, I don't know, it's just better. I think the hit rates are going to be better. I mean, I don't know. We have pulled alt arts from that one.
Let's go.
But, you know, ooh, we got a gold and a Wigglypuff. Let's go, baby. We got a double banger.
I like that gold.
A double banger out of 151. Let's go. So that's pretty decent.
And comment down below what your tell us what's your favorite UPC. Any UPC though.
So that's where I was going with this next. So I'm curious on how this ranks up against the other 2 UPCs.
I said every UPC.
I know, but I'm saying there's two more, right? The Sword and Shield and the Celebrations.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
The Sword and Shield one, I don't think anybody really likes it for the packs, obviously. The packs, I think, but ain't there, there's Sun and Moon packs in there, aren't they?
What?
Ain't Cosmic in that?
What?
In the first UPC, the Sword and Shield. Zazamenta and whatchamacallit, Zacian.
Let me tell you something now.
We've never opened it.
The Zamazenta?
The black and gold. You know what I'm talking
about? Zamazenta and what else?
Zacian, UPC.
Oh yeah.
We've never opened that one.
That would be pretty cool.
So I think, just from what I've seen though, this box kind of like benefited from learning from all the other boxes, like Pokemon's fail or trials with the other UPCs has paid off with this one. So like the quality of the box is way better.
There is another UPC that I want to talk about.
What?
The is this? I don't even know if it's a UPC, but it looks like one. The Rayquaza.
So I
remember that.
I know which
like
one. I know the one that has the figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. It's really nice. It's really expensive, but this thing has been brutal so far. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've never opened it, obviously, because it's super expensive, but it looks pretty cool. And when did that come out? Was that Sun and Moon?
Yeah, so probably
Roaring Skies?
2018.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think it's 2018.
You're so knowledgeable, son, for Pokemans.
Yeah.
It's freaking crazy. But you know, I think too, like, where Pokemon benefited from making
all
this a better
Pokemon
box.
are from 151.
Well, I think where Pokemon benefited making all this box after all the other boxes
Yeah.
is also a downfall for Pokemon because everyone opened the other boxes and was like, man, I mean,
Like, all these are not good, so I'm not
it's not.
expecting this.
It's
to be
not.
good.
I wouldn't say they're not good. Honestly, I think the Charizard UPC sucks, but
Yeah.
I think that's the only one. I haven't opened any other ones. Ooh, fire! Let's go, baby. But
Maybe we can get fire. I mean,
it
I
kind
wonder
of
if every
didn't.
time
This
we
one
get
didn't
that-
get really hyped.
Yeah.
Honestly, but I wonder too if it's because 151 was. What?
We just got another one.
Another freaking gold? Okay, whatever. I'll
3
take it.
golds in the same box.
Whatever. Oh, because the mute. What was I talking about? I done got broken up by the gold. Oh, so I
yeah.
think that this
Charizard
one
box.
didn't have as much hype around it. Obviously, it's a Charizard box. The Charizard box.
I mean, but
I mean,
I'm
we're
sure.
relatively new back into this. Like, Brayden's brand new. I was in it when I was his age, obviously, and then I got away from it. So I've never seen anything like this. But the Charizard UPC was like the craziest thing ever. I've heard that the Celebrations UPC was the same way, and if not worse, because they didn't print as many. So I guess it was worse in a way.
But I need to ask a question.
Yeah.
So you know how 150? You know how the Zard box was super hyped, right?
Super hot.
Like one of the most hyped products ever. Not if
I haven't
the
been
hype.
around long enough to confirm that, but just based off what I say, yes. Continue.
And I wonder why this wasn't as hyped because it also does have really nice Charizards in it.
Well, I think the biggest reason why it wasn't hyped is because other products came out with it, so you could
Yes.
open other 151 products.
That
with
was
this.
good.
Right.
I'm not saying this product isn't good.
No, I know, but like sometimes you don't get Blasty Boy. Shout out to the Blasty Boys. I see. I know what you're saying. I think that had something to do with it. I think the fail of the Charizard UPC was kind of like,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Like it kind of like failed the Charizard that has like you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like the
the
Charizard-
UPC that has Charizard.
Yeah, that Charizard UPC was so hyped, and maybe that's our fault. And then it just fell flat
How
on
would
its
it
face
be our fault?
because the community kind of hyped it up. Now, some of it I think was like scalpers trying to push this thing because there was a point where it was just like, you know, this thing cost $120 retail. Okay, I never paid over retail for this thing, and I was not going to pay over retail for this thing because Pokemon said, "Hey, we printed this thing into oblivion." Like they came out and said that.
Because this is like if you go to your local Walmart, if you go to your local
They're
Target, they're everywhere.
The Charizard ones. These, I don't think they got printed as much as the Charizards, but they did get printed a lot.
Well,
Definitely more than the Celebrations, for sure.
Yeah, because we find that too a
We
lot.
definitely find that, but we usually see 2 or 3 to where those Charizards. I mean, it wouldn't be nothing for us to see 8 or 9 of them bad boys on the
Yeah.
shelf when we went, and you know.
Because how hyped it was and then how failed it was.
I think so. People started seeing how bad it was, and when I say how bad it is, it's obviously the pull rates, right? And I think Pokemon does set pull rates for products. I mean, I think it's hard to dispute that. If they're definitely batching, I think they're definitely batching with products as well. And once you open enough of them, it's like, okay, we kind of know what to expect out of different products, and that product just doesn't consistently produce stuff. Definitely you can pull stuff for sure, 100%, but consistently it does not. Like this right now, is probably the worst UPC we've ever opened for 151.
Yes,
And we
because
pulled 2 golds. So, I mean, this is probably, we got 3 packs left of this.
what if we get the Venusaur out of this, the Charizard out of that, and
That would be cool. That'd make up for it. Then it'd be like the best, right?
yeah.
But
What's the best UPC we've opened?
the best?
Yes.
Uh,
No, like
like
151, like pulled.
Oh, that's probably the last one we opened.
Yeah,
for sure.
with the 2 Ericas.
It had 2 Ericas, which is really weird that this thing had 2 of the same golds. I wonder if this is, I don't know, that's crazy. We might have to do another experiment with 2 UPCs. That's a really nice card.
I love this
That is
card.
a really nice card. That card is solid. That's only the second time we pulled that.
It is?
Yeah. Only the second
What's
time
the
we pulled
first
it.
time we pulled it?
Pulled it very early on. But that's only the second, and I don't know how many packs we've opened in 151. It's a lot.
You love this
But
set.
I do. Actually, this set's grown on me. I was not very hyped for this because I'm not the biggest original 151 fan. I love the nostalgia. I love all that. But just from like,
Cool.
I'm just not, 151 doesn't hit. I'm a Gen 2, Gen 3 baby. So like,
Like Rayquaza.
yeah, like that stuff hits more home for me than this does.
What if they did a 315? What if they did a 351?
Or yeah,
I just picked out a card.
I don't know. That'd be pretty nuts. But
Like, that would be funny if it came out on April Fool's, is like in 251.
But I was not the biggest fan of this. I am now a fan of this. This set is really good. This set, so I don't think long term, I don't know, man. It's hard to say because this set it's a really fun set, but it's gonna be hard to see where value goes long term with this, especially for the products because they printed a lot of products, and we ended off with a freaking Aerodactyl because why not? All right, I'm gonna show you guys what we pulled from 151. Just a recap, we pulled a double. That's really weird. That's the second time in a week we pulled double secret rares of the same card. So pretty interesting. Not the best UPC. So now let's open up the Charizard box, baby. All right, so the Charizard box is really weird on how it opens. I mean, it's like, I don't know. This thing's kind of confusing. So here's your play mat. We're gonna get that out of the way, and it's got these cute little drawers.
Who needs a playmat when you already have the best
We're just gonna
playmat?
get the drawers out. I really do like this a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so we got this out. Let's do it, baby. Braden's getting the packs out, and I want to ask you guys a very important question. Which promos do you like more, the Charizard promos or the Mew promos? So honestly, it's tough for me because a lot of you guys know I'm not the biggest Charizard fan. I'm not the biggest Mew fan either. But the Charizard cards do look really nice, and I love Godzilla and the fact that they did like a Godzilla style Charizard. I think I'm gonna go with the Charizard promos. What do you think?
Yeah.
You think so too?
Yeah.
They're really good, honestly.
Like, you gotta, like...
We actually pulled them in Japanese too, and they look even better. So.
I have a question, Jay.
Yeah.
What do you like, what do you like better? The, well, you already asked, sorry.
Yeah. So, I will say both boxes look very good sealed, for sure. They both look sealed. They both look good sealed.
You couldn't even say it.
That's pretty awesome. That's a good...
Strike?
That's pretty legit. But, man, this thing was so overhyped. I remember the weeks leading up to this,
Oopsies.
somebody bought like 100 of these bad boys and opened them, and they got in so much trouble from Pokemon. They put it on YouTube and everything. But I remember seeing pallets full of these freaking UPCs. Like, it was insane. And that's when everybody was like, huh, maybe this ain't gonna be as bad as it was. And I think Pokemon was like, hey, we're still hanging on to the COVID's like influx of collectors coming in, which honestly most of them are probably gone by now. You can just tell.
Dude, why is there so much vivid voltage?
I don't know. You can just tell by the amount of views that are being put on YouTube. Like for the big YouTubers, like you can see Rev's videos are down and everything. So like what that tells me is the influx of people that came in during COVID are no longer here because it's not spicy anymore. So, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, but there was huge FOMO on this, dude. Like insane FOMO. Like I remember seeing people buying UPCs for like $300 a piece, and it's
What's
like,
that?
bro.
What's FOMO?
I seen somebody like fear of missing out. I seen somebody buy a case for $800. It's like, that an alt art?
Yeah, that's
that
an
is
alt
an alt
art.
art. Boom, baby, look at that. I talked all that stuff about this UPC. We just pulled an alt art.
You know that's one of my favorite alt
Let's
arts
go.
of the
That's
set.
actually that's a nice one actually. I really like that. Let's go, baby. Boom, alt art. That's pretty sweet. Maybe these things are cracked. Maybe they reprinted them and they're actually cracked now. I don't know. We'll have to. We still got some packs, baby. Still got some packs. But initially, when it first came out,
everybody was super hyped.
super hyped. Oh, we gotta open these bad boys. I remember we opened a
It's
case of them.
trolling us,
I gave some away. Like it was like, it's gonna be crazy. And then we opened them, and dude, we had terrible hits. I mean, it was, and then it just kept snowballing. Everybody's like, man, is anybody pulling anything from these? And it was like, I mean, obviously you had your rare occasions like that right there. We just pulled an alt art out of there. We did pull one alt art from one. I know for sure because we pulled the alt art Leafeon V from
One of my favorite evolutions.
So I mean that was pretty cool. But other than that, like I can't remember a single hit that we got that was like good. And I'm not saying we didn't get like VMAXs and Vs, but I don't even remember full arts that we got that was crazy, or rainbows. You know what I mean? And it was so crazy too because like the scalpers was trying to push this thing so freaking much.
Deoxys.
It is a nice Deoxys. They were trying to push this thing like crazy as far as like, because you know it's Charizard, right? And like remember in the middle of COVID, Shining Fates
Dude.
just freaking exploded the Pokemon scene, especially with the Logan Paul stuff. Everybody's at home. I mean, it was just a perfect storm for Pokemon to get back on top. And I guess they seen this with some freaking money eyes, baby, and was like, we're about to all get rich. This is like buying Bitcoin in 2013. But well, only time will tell. But I got a feeling it ain't gonna be like that because there's a lot sealed out there for sure. You can still find these things on shelves every once in a while too, which is even crazy a year in, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's just, I will say too, like, so Pokemon's down right now, obviously,
Yes,
right?
definitely. Like
what I was just talking about.
Nobody can tell me that it's not down.
Like where, like I was saying, people from COVID coming in, and now they've left the space because they were either trying to make some money or they just outgrew it, whatever the case may be, right?
Sorry guys.
But they've moved on. And honestly, I think this was the beginning of the drop-off. I'm not going to lie to you. Lemon's fancy for lemons. And what I mean by that is like the hype was so crazy. Like it was peak.
More lemons.
Peak Pokemon hype. Yeah, I know. And then this thing comes out, falls flat on his face, and then it just plummets. Crown Zenith kind of was like, hold on to me. Like, it was like a crutch for Pokemon. And then, you know,
Scarlet and Violet came out.
Scarlet and Violet came out, and everybody was like, I don't know about this. And you can tell Pokemon was like, oh crap, we got to do something because 151 Charizard set. And now you got the shiny set all within what, like 6 months? I don't even know if it's been 6 months. I guess it's been about 6 months. All within a span of 6 months, you have a Charizard set, a shiny set, and the 151 like celebration type set, which is pretty insane. And not to mention, One Piece is absolutely killing it right now. Like One Piece TCG, I would say that One Piece is as hyped right now as far as like stuff on the shelves as Pokemon was during COVID. Like I every time I see One Piece, like it's gone. Like it's always gone. Like all you can see is.
That was weird.
What?
That texture was weird.
That is weird. But
like, I think we got a hack in the Matrix.
Like One Piece is exploding right now. Like next level stuff. He's seen the color of the code card, so he's just going through it. Nothing. You like Milk Tank? But since One Piece is exploding, Pokemon's not doing the greatest. Like, Pokemon's got to do something. And I think they thought the shiny set was going to do it. I honestly don't think the shiny set's going to do it. I really don't. Because they're just putting reprints of different cards, which I know that's what a shiny set is. But, like, they could have done something.
Oh, at least we got something.
They could have done something crazy, honestly. Like, instead of the SIR shiny Charizard, honestly, I'd rather seen an Illustrator rare shiny Charizard. I think that would have been really cool. Do you think that'd be cool? Like an Illustrator rare Charizard? Which we know one's going to come eventually. But I think I'd rather see that, honestly.
We
I'd like to
did.
see a
We
Blastoise
did.
art too.
We did.
What?
See.
An Illustrated Rare Charizard?
Yeah.
Where?
We saw it in Lost Origins.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I mean like a better one. So that one's not the greatest. Nothing.
I think it's pretty cool.
Alright, next pack.
Let's go.
We got what, 4 packs left? It's 1 pack of Brilliant Stars and then 3 packs of Evolving Skies. So hopefully we
Hold
can
up, I
get
gotta
some.
remove this because I cannot let my boy look.
This thing has not been good. We've had 2 hits. So we
Cannot
got
let
an
my
alt
boy
art. It was a
water.
very low level alt art. But you know, I'm sorry. These things still kind of suck. At least the 151 was fun to open. I mean, this
Yeah.
thing is kind of like, you know, I could have done this.
What the frick?
I don't know.
That's weird. I feel like that was like not that many cards.
And nothing. Absolutely nothing. So that was not good. That was not good. This has not been a very good.
We did pull an alt art.
We
and
did
a
pull an
deer.
alt art. It's a lower level alt art, but I guess it doesn't really matter. The odds are the same, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Evolving Cries. See if we can get anything. Probably
Solid
not.
card, the call card.
The solid code code card, and it looked like it was the original code card, the original print.
It is.
That's interesting. And we got a freaking apple pie
But
dragon.
the weird thing is, I was opening the first pack was Vivid Voltage, and I saw it was the reprint of it.
It was a reprint of Vivid Voltage, but that was the original print of Evolving Skies
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely.
100%. That was the original print, and you can tell by the different types of code cards. So the new code cards, you know, it's got the white and black or whatever, and that one was definitely an old code card for sure. So that's interesting that they put the original print, which I think the original print had the best hit rates, honestly. That's when it seemed like we did the best, and we got a hollow Raichu, so not absolutely terrible. All right, here we go. Last pack, buddy. Last pack of this Charizard UPC, and I'm gonna be honest, this thing has stunk.
Only unless we pull my boy.
Unless we pull a Leafeon VMAX Alt Art, Braden is not gonna be happy with this. And honestly, let's be real here, we probably got a better chance of getting eaten by a shark in our driveway, and we live in Louisville, Kentucky. So don't like.
And it's a driveway.
And it's a driveway in the middle of landlocked Kentucky. So, you know.
This is one of my favorite common cards.
It's a really nice common. I will give you that. It is a really nice common card, and of course.
And the only reason is because it has a Rayquaza.
So we honestly
Did
got
quite terrible.
2 hits from this UPC. Yep. Hey, guess what? Verdict's still the same. Still sucks. Pretty happy with the 151. Like I said, that was probably still the worst 151 we ever opened, and that is about normal of the Charizard UPCs that we opened, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's about the normal thing.
What do you see a good difference?
But the promos are cool, and the box looks cool, right? And this thing is oddly enough going up in price right now. It's still not retail yet. It's at like 110, but we still haven't hit retail yet. But, you know, I mean,
I gotta.
Braden's leaving before I even do the outro because it's Braden. But, you know, bye, Braden. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys see how bad these UPCs are, because they are not good. These things freaking suck. The Charizard is not good. And hey, who could have told you, man? The Charizard sucks. This guy. But, you know, it is what it is. All right, guys. We're going to see you guys in the next one. Hope all of you have a fantastic week and an amazing new year. Make sure you do your New Year's resolutions, baby. Let's get a new year, new you. Let's get it, baby. Poke Factory out. Peace!